How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to another DragonFable video, and for today's video I'm actually going to be talking about the things that I did not get to cover because this week was an release week and we had a lot more things to go through apart from just the challenge itself. So first of all, if you guys are having trouble beating the fight, you can refer to the video that I posted yesterday. Okay, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago. I used Katu Adept to go ahead and beat the challenge. That being said, there is some RNG for this challenge, especially with Frost Scythe's first attack, so you guys should definitely take note, not just for my video, but for any other Ice and Dragons challenge that you see on YouTube. The RNG mainly lies in Frost Scythe's first attack. Either has a chance to inflict the dot on you or inflict the minus BPD on you. So depending on which attack he uses first, his rotation is going to be slightly different. So you guys want to take note of that before you start copying any strategy that you see on YouTube. This being said, I would like to apologize because I know I did promise that I will try and use as far as possible more accessible strategies for you guys, and I know Katu Adept is probably not the most accessible class since it is a DC class after all. That being said, none of the items used are rare or hard to get. It's basically just best in slot for Ice Resist, but best in slot for Ice Resist is a must-have. Some other people have done it using Pyromancer, and that is probably the easiest way to beat the challenge if you actually have the Pyromancer class. You don't need to use extra pots for Pyromancer, you also don't need to use food for Pyromancer. Okay, I know my Katu Adept strategy is probably not the best one out there, but it works for me. And if you guys are following the RNG of the Frost Scythe's rotation, like in my video, then it should probably work for you as well. This being said, I know some people have done it with lesser amount of food and lesser amount of pots, but you know, it's in the game and I felt that I needed to use it, so I just did it in the video. So you guys can go ahead and follow that, or you can follow the Pyromancer videos from someone else if you guys want a more consistent and easier way of beating the challenge. That is, of course, assuming if you have Pyromancer. Okay, now why would you want to beat the challenge? First of all, beating the challenge gives you a helm and a weapon. The helm is not the best in slot for anything. It does go well with the new customization option. You do unlock a new customization option for the Dragonlord class after you beat the quad challenge. Okay, so this is the Vilmor's helm. You look at the stats here: BPD 8, crit 5, main stat 24, bonus 5, or 5, health minus 15. I think this might be best in slot for healing, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. As for the weapon, this is the new best in slot ice weapon, so definitely you want to go ahead and get this. BPD 5, MPM 5, crit 12, wisdom endurance 5, charisma 10, luck 15, main stat 20, bonus 12, all plus 10, and health minus 20. Very, very strong ice weapon, and look at that. The artwork is absolutely amazing. I'm not such a big fan of the Vilmor's helm artwork, but I really like the artwork of this new Frost Scythe. So I'm just going to bang these two items, and afterwards we will go through the monthly release items, and then we'll go ahead and check out the new Dragonlord customizations. Okay, so put this back in. Done. Okay, so the monthly items. Okay, April DC specials are here. This year the facet of Hyonix makes a return along with a matching helm and cape. Okay, the Talks Day that quest is still there if you guys want to play through it. Facet of Hyonix, this one. It's mainly just for the looks. I would say it's not best in slot for anything, and it doesn't come with any special ability whatsoever. This being said, it does have a very, very high crit, so if you guys want to max out your crit when using a water weapon, you can consider getting this, but it does not have any special whatsoever. It is also not best in slot for water if I'm not mistaken, so I wouldn't waste 500 DCs on this. You also have the Cloak of Hyonix and the Helm of Hyonix. These are purely cosmetic items, so if you have dragon coins to spare, you really like the look, then you can go ahead and get this. Otherwise, you can pass this up completely. The Dragon Soul one, it takes the color option from your dragon's color instead. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, as for the regular one, well, I don't think you can customize it, so yeah, both of them cost the same. It's ultimately up to which one you really like. Okay, and that's going to be it for the monthly items. Now let's go ahead and check out the Dragonlord customization. Dragonlord class probably has the most number of customizations for all of the classes in the game right now. I mean, I think it's only fair because it's one of the OG classes of the game, and on top of that, this is DragonFable after all. So Dragonlord class is sort of like one of the main class one of the main identities that this game has. So I think it's fair that they put in so much customization for the Dragonlord class. So let us go ahead and check out the Vilmor customization. Again, you can only unlock this customization after you beat the quad challenge. Okay, for me personally, I am not such a big fan of this customization, so I'll be keeping the original one that I already set for my own character. This gives it a very frosty look. You can see the shield here. The shield, again, I'm not such a big fan of the artwork. Maybe you guys like more icy look, then you can go with it. The for cosmetics, obviously you want to pair this with Vilmor's helm. For the weapon and for the bag item, I'm not entirely sure what you can pair it with, but you guys can go ahead and find some nice items to pair with if you like the look. For me, I won't be keeping the look, so I'll be sticking to my old black and red look simply because I prefer that. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out. Also, there are some very important things from the design notes that I actually forget to cover. Okay, so now I'm going to cover them before I really end off the video. Okay, so first of all, Defender Cannon has had its base damage increased to 500% base damage total, up from 400%. I think this is a really big change, especially for those with the Defender Cannon, because trinkets, they recently received a nerf. They no longer get the boost that you get from other sources, so they only get the boost from themselves if they have a boost, if they are giving a boost buff. But other buffs from like your pet dragon's assist skill, or like the overdrive skill from Dragon Bite Epoch that gives your character more boost, yep, they no longer affect the trinket skills. Okay, so I guess it's nice that Defender's Cannon had its damage increased a little bit. Lost Star Sword, okay, this one I think Verly misspelled it. Lost Star Sword of Destiny and Lost Star Sword of Doom activation rates have been reduced to 5%, down from 30%. I guess that means the Hawthorne weapons are pretty much the exact same as the Lost Star Sword of Destiny and Lost Star Sword of Doom weapons, which is kind of a shame. It's just in different elements. Okay, I don't really regret not getting the Hawthorne weapons because I'm not such a big fan of the artwork, but I do still regret not getting these two items. I'll probably get them if they return May the 4th this year, which is coming next month. I think they should be returning next month. Yeah, even despite the nerf, I still think it is decently strong, and of course the artwork is fantastic, right? And last but not least, the Dexterity stat has been updated. In addition to the previous effect of increasing outgoing direct damage, Dexterity now increases damage over time effect damage. Dex increases dot damage by a multiple of Dex over 4%. For example, at 200 Dexterity, your dot damage will be multiplied by 1.5, which means you get extra 50% damage from dots. This is huge, okay, for classes like Ranger with your poison skill. You have classes like Necromancer especially. That is freaking huge, dude. So you have Ninja as well, though I don't really know who still uses Ninja. And I know somebody recently did the Drahatia fight with Dragon Slayer, using the Dragon Slayer's poison. That was really crazy. Okay, so Dexterity stat is nice to finally see it getting a buff, because most people, they are either running a strength stat or the intelligence stat, depending on whether your class has strong auto crit skills or not. Okay, so not many classes run Dexterity. Maybe you have your Cryptic, you have your Ranger, and yeah, actually not many classes actually run the Dexterity stat. Pyromancer probably. So it's nice to see that it finally got updated. We'll really have to wait a little while more to see how it plays out across all of the classes across the board, but I can see that this is definitely a huge upgrade. Okay, whether or not you train your Dexterity stat, because of the fact that any items that equip your best in slot items, they probably give some form of Dexterity stat as well, and when you have that, it will boost your dot damage just by a tiny little bit. So it's kind of nice to see this. Alright, so that's really going to end it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.